This week, we're talking about networking, connections, and brainstorming. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Joe and Sebastian out here giving you a weekly update. This is the second weekly update that we got going on. Ow, I just got bit by a bee. Oh, Bastion. Sorry about that. So yeah, just wanted to give you an update and kind of tell you where we are, what we're doing, what happened this past week. It was overall a pretty exciting week actually. We really did a lot of networking and reaching out to people who we thought were going to be interested in the gym idea and in our mission and our vision we're trying to do. So I reached out to a local school's athletic director in charge of all the sports there. He's their varsity basketball coach as well, and great guy. I've known him, our family has known each other for a long time, and he just personifies, you know, our vision and our idea of what we want our culture to be. As far as, you know, he's such a just a man. He's he's a good coach, he's a good father, he's a good husband, he's a virtuous man, he's a leader, he's an inspiration, he's an athlete, you know, and all these things rolled up into one. A very well balanced and just saintly man. And so, you know, it was great to talk to him, to get his ideas, his thoughts, and he loved the ideas. Oh, sorry about that. He loved the ideas and wanted to be a part of it. Oh, you know, professional, he's done already. He's done already. Wanted to be a part of it, and he wanted to help support it and promote it once we get some more information down, once we got some more stuff going. He also suggested that I talk to another teacher that is at the school and get with him because he has some experience, strength training and strongman training, and he thought he would be a good resource. So I actually reached out to him as well via email, and he agreed that he liked the idea and he wanted to get back in now. And he loved the vision. He wanted to help any way he could. So we're gonna get him some more information as well. I also reached out to actually three leaders of a couple local church groups. One of them is a men's group and one of them is a young adults group. And all the three leaders that I reached out to all really liked the ideas. They really thought that their people, the people that they have a connection to and are leading. Is that what he calls? They all thought that they'd be able to get some interest from their groups as well. So I was really excited to hear that. And just overall, a lot of support from these people, a lot of positive feedback, a lot of good response. So basically that's kind of here's our bottleneck, right? So we need to have some way to get all this information out to people now. And you know, something to be, so people can look at it, something to distribute, so people can look and say, oh, here's all the points that they're making, here's all the things they're trying to do. It's a gym, they're trying to, you know, go against the commercial gym norm. They're trying to create a community, a culture, you know, life inside and outside the gym, the support, you know, all that kind of stuff, and what makes it special. And they need to be able to look at this flyer and take it all in at once and get that, you know, get all that from this one flyer. So that's what we're working on right now, is this informational flyer with a layout of the gym, you know, what we're supporting, what we're trying to do, and just to start distributing it, we get to all these group leaders like that we've been contacting, and hopefully they'll be able to distribute it to all their people, get some more information to them, and hopefully get some more positive feedback from everybody. So that's exciting. Like I said, so far so good with the responses, with the feedback. I'm really excited to really get this flyer out. So we're working on it now. Still have a little more to do, some tweaks, how to word it, all that stuff. So, you know, the strategy is there, trying to figure out how to go about it. Sebastian got a ball. Come here. So we're also keeping up our social media, obviously. Well, before we get into the social media aspect, here, Sebastian wants to show you. Come here. Before I get in the social media aspect, you know, we're still looking for spaces, but we want to get an idea of, you know, our budget first, what kind of interest there is, so we can figure out square footage and price point and everything like that. Go on. So we still have some work to do and some research to do and interest to garner before we figure out a final place to go, which it makes things difficult, but it makes sense as well for me. And then, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I'm also checking Craigslist like every day for new deals, for any new opportunities, because the good deals go fast. So we're still looking for equipment. We still need a couple of squat racks and weights. Basically, is the main stuff that we'll be looking for. So that's where we are in regards to the gym. We are still on social media, obviously trying to grow that. Our Instagram is doing better and better. Every time we post, we get more followers, which is awesome. It's really exciting for sure. Margaret and I have taken to trying to be a little more cinematic with our videos on Instagram, just because, you know, we're tired of seeing the same routines over and over again, the same, you know, shots of workouts and everything. We want to try to get a little, you know, just something simple, you know, a little better angles, some panning, some close-ups, that kind of thing. So it's been working so far. I've done a couple videos like that. I really like the results. They look better. It looks more professional. Helps, you know, establish our brand. And this is kind of one of the other unexpected, you know, difficulties of trying to be an entrepreneur and everything. I'm hardly an entrepreneur right now. We don't have a business. We don't have, you know, anything really to us. But you know, being a dad, being a husband, while also working a full-time job, and then trying to build something separate, you know, it's a lot. It takes up time. You have to really try to balance everything out, spending time with the kiddos, with the wife, and making sure to, you know, keep that balance. It's tough for sure, especially like I said, when you're working, you know, 8 hours a day, waking up early, going to bed, trying to go to bed early, trying to go to, you know, get your full sleep, working out. You know, there's so much going on. It's a challenge for sure. So like, it's something you don't want to underestimate. And like I said, we barely have anything really going on with this whole business thing. I mean, we're just doing things on our own, trying to get stuff going. But you know, once we actually have a business set up, things are going to get crazy. So you know, I'm just kind of preparing myself for that. It's important to have support from your family, from your friends, and everything like that. And just really try to keep things in perspective. You know, make sure your priorities stay straight, even though you get busy. You know, make sure you're giving your time to your kids and giving your time to your wife and all that, or your spouse, and just try to keep things balanced and keep your priorities straight. But don't be afraid to work hard. Don't be afraid to grind. And don't get too frustrated when things get crazy. You know, sometimes it may require you watching your son or pushing him on the swing while you record a video. So anyway, besides the Instagram, we got, you know, Facebook. We haven't been doing a whole lot on that. We'd like to get bigger on that. We need to figure out some sort of strategy going forward. Our YouTube, this is going to be our weekly YouTube update. Hopefully can make it engaging, make it exciting, hopefully tell a story. You know, we want to build this brand to be really big, hopefully one day. You know, we're really small right now, but we think it's going to be a success story. In fact, it is going to be a success story. And excuse me, Sebastian. It is going to be a success story, and this is the beginning, right? And it's exciting, and we want you to follow along with us and watch us as we grow, learn from our mistakes, and be inspired by our successes. So other than that, we have our blog as well. We just wrote our 5th blog 5 weeks in a row, so that's pretty good. We're gonna really stay consistent on that. That was my 3rd post. We're alternating every other week, so every Friday, check it out, unleashd.fitness.blog. And then, yeah, so this last post was about not taking shortcuts, and how shortcuts actually end up hindering you in the long run, and how it's just better to keep things simple and stick to what's tried and true, and work hard. So that's what we got going on. It's a lot. Sorry for all the ambient noise. I'm outside with Sebastian, cars driving by, our microphone's lost right now, just a lot going on. But you know, I want to be real with you guys. And you know, we're going to try to be consistent with all this. We're going to be successful one day. It's going to take a while to get there. There's a lot to do, a lot of work to do. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to keep you updated week to week what's happening, and hopefully you'll join us for the ride. Sebastian, can you say bye? Bye. Thank you, boy. So real quick before we go, I was kind of rushed and I forgot about the tips that I wanted to talk about. Basically, I'm trying to think outside the box as far as anything we can do to help grow, to help spread the word, to help, you know, how can we connect with people? How can we promote ourselves? How can we, you know, anything. Think outside the box. Don't just think about handing out flyers everyone you see. What people can you hand out that they can distribute to their groups? What people, you know, what do you need in your hand to give to someone else that they can distribute? Who can you connect with? What can you do on social media? You know, just our Instagram thing, for example. Just, you know, a little bit of time, a couple extra minutes a day to make those videos a little more professional looking, a little more, you know, cinematic. You know, I think that's going to go a long way in the long run. And it's just another little thing to make us better, to make us improve. And it's just these kind of little brainstorming ideas that, you know, it's just a way to always be improving, always be pursuing whatever it is you're pursuing. Just kind of be thinking outside the box, and that kind of thing. And as far as connections and networking, you know, you've heard 1,000 times, I'm sure, how important it is to talk to people, how important it is to reach out, to network, to put yourself out there. And this is what we really have to do with this. We really want to spread our mission, our vision, our goals with as many people as we can. And how are we going to go about doing that? Like I said, my strategy is to find people who in the community have this sort of influence or power, get a hold of them, and they can help from there. You know, find the, you know, gain the respect of those who are respected, and then you know, they can help you promote your content or your ideas or your visions, your product, whatever it is. They can help you, you know, get that out there. So connections, networking is so important. Reach out, you know, make yourself vulnerable as far as, you know, throwing your ideas out there, and don't be afraid to get rejected, but you know, be confident in what you got, and show them the product, and let them help you out and see who's willing. Because, you know, like I said, we've had some great response so far, and it's been really you know, encouraging. So I think we're gonna have a lot of help getting stuff out there, and I'm really excited. So peace.